In cybersecurity, it is good to know what steps an attacker might perform. This allows you to ensure that your defenses are in place and weaknesses can be covered before attackers reach their goals. If you are on the offensive team, you want to plan your strategy to breach your client defenses and obtain access to their most valuable systems. While we can guess what attackers will do, or what steps you need to do as the attacker, you can use a powerful, globally used framework to assist you in mapping out your attack or finding weaknesses in your defenses. This is the Mitre ATT&CK framework. It doesn't matter if you're in the red team, the blue team, or if you just want to learn how cyber threats work. This video is for you. In this video, we will explain what Mitre ATT&CK is, how you can use it to strengthen your defenses, and how it can be used for offensive engagements. At the end, we will look at some real-world examples that show where Mitre ATT&CK has assisted offensive and defensive teams in performing their tasks. So, what is the Mitre ATT&CK framework? ATT&CK stands for adversarial, tactics, techniques, and common knowledge. Created by the Mitre Corporation in 2013, ATT&CK is a globally accessible knowledge base that gives us a deep understanding of adversary behaviors based on real-world observations. The framework was created to help organizations understand how attackers operate and how to improve their cybersecurity posture. Mitre ATT&CK is at its core a collection of tactics and techniques used during cyber attacks. It's structured in a way that follows stages of an attack from initial access all the way to exfiltration and impact. See it like a playbook of sorts, showing every possible move a hacker could make. The ATT&CK framework is divided into several matrices, each focusing on different domains such as enterprise, mobile, and ICS, which means industrial control systems. The enterprise matrix is the most commonly referenced. This matrix is divided into tactics, techniques, and sub-techniques. Tactics are the why of an attack, what the adversary is trying to achieve, such as initial access, privilege escalation, or lateral movement. Techniques are the how, the specific actions an adversary might take to achieve a tactic. Sub-techniques provide even more granular detail on how a particular technique might be executed. These techniques are mapped to real-world examples and often include information on detection and mitigation. Let's take a quick look at the enterprise matrix. You can find this matrix on the Mitre ATT&CK website. Each of these is tagged with the technique it represents. Techniques that have sub-techniques are denoted by a gray sidebar. Not all techniques have sub-techniques. If we click on the button, we can see the sub-techniques that fall in a similar category of the selected technique. We can see that the beauty of Mitre ATT&CK lies in its practicality. It's a comprehensive repository that doesn't just list the attack vectors, but also provides valuable context around them, such as references, data sources for detection, and mitigations. It's constantly being updated, making it a living document that evolves with the ever-changing landscape of cyber threats. Now that we understand what Mitre ATT&CK is, let's talk about how to actually use it. Whether you're a defender or an attacker, ATT&CK provides immense value. From a defensive perspective, Mitre ATT&CK can help organizations identify gaps in their defenses, prioritize resources, and enhance detection and response capabilities. To do this, we can take the following steps to integrate the ATT&CK framework in our defense. Threat intelligence integration. Start by mapping your intelligence feeds to the ATT&CK framework. This allows you to understand which tactics and techniques are being used by threat actors targeting your industry. By correlating threat intelligence with ATT&CK, you can get a cleaner picture of potential attack paths. Gap analysis. Conduct a gap analysis of your current security controls using the Mitre ATT&CK framework. Are there techniques for which you have no detection capability? Are there tactics that you're weak against? Since our resources are limited, performing this analysis helps in identifying areas where you need to focus your security investments. Develop and validate detection rules. Using ATT&CK to develop or fine-tune your detection rules in your SIEM, Security Information and Event Management, and EDR, Endpoint Detection and Response solutions, by focusing on specific techniques such as PowerShell exploitation or lateral movement, you can create targeted alerts that improve detection accuracy. Purple teaming. Purple teaming involves red and blue teams working together to test and enhance defenses of the environment. By using ATT&CK as a common language, the red team can simulate real-world attacks based on specific techniques and work together with the blue team to improve detection and mitigation strategies. Adversary emulation plans. One of the best ways to validate your defenses is to emulate the behavior of known adversaries. Mitre ATT&CK provides adversary emulation plans that can be used to simulate the behavior of specific threat actors. This helps in understanding how prepared you are to deal with specific tactics and techniques that might be used during a real attack. Reporting and communication. Finally, ATT&CK can be used as a reporting and communication tool. Security teams can use it to communicate with management about their security posture in a structured and easy to understand way. By integrating Mitre ATT&CK into your defensive strategy, you're not just guessing what attackers might do, you're preparing for the tactics and techniques that have already been observed in the wild. Now let's switch it up and talk about the offensive side of things. While Mitre ATT&CK is mainly seen as a defensive tool, it can be extremely valuable for red teams and ethical hackers during offensive engagements. Offensive security professionals can use the Mitre ATT&CK framework to simulate real-world attacks, understand how adversaries operate, and develop advanced techniques to bypass modern defenses. Here's how you can use ATT&CK for offensive engagements. Attack planning. The first step is to use the ATT&CK framework to create your attack plan. By understanding the techniques that match the tactics that you want to use, you can design a very comprehensive and realistic attack scenario. This approach helps in creating local progression of an attack, or allows you to mimic real-world adversaries. Adversary emulation. Just like defenders use adversary emulation plans, attackers can use those plans to test the effectiveness of different techniques against specific defensive measures. By doing this, you can get a clear understanding of what works and what doesn't, allowing you to refine your techniques and improve your path of attack. Post-exploitation framework development. Red teams often create custom tools and frameworks for post-exploitation activities. By aligning these tools with the Mitre ATT&CK framework, you can ensure that your toolkit covers a wide range of tactics and techniques. This can help in bypassing certain defensive measures that might only detect specific methods. TTP, Tactics, Techniques and Procedures, Innovation. Mitre ATT&CK doesn't just provide a list of known techniques and tactics, it also inspires creativity. Red teams can study common techniques and tactics and then use them to innovate by developing new variations that might not be immediately detectable by standard defenses. For example, if a certain organization is well prepared against credential dumping via Mimikatz, attackers can explore less common methods for obtaining the same objective. Collaboration with blue teams. In a mature organization, red and blue teams often collaborate to improve overall security posture of the organization. Using ATT&CK as a common framework allows both teams to communicate more effectively. The red team can document which techniques and tactics were used and what was successful, while the blue team can then use this information to improve detection and response strategies. Reporting and improvement. At the end of a red team engagement, there is usually a report delivered that highlights the vulnerabilities and gaps discovered. By using the attack framework, you're able to structure this report more effectively. This helps defenders see not just what was exploited, but also understand the entire kill chain and what needs to be improved. By using Mitre ATT&CK, offensive security professionals can provide more value to organizations, making their engagements more realistic, impactful, and insightful. This allows the defense to improve their security and improve the success rate of the red team. To give you a clearer picture of how powerful Mitre ATT&CK can be, let's look at a few real-world examples where it was used to either defend against or to simulate attacks. Case study: defending against ATT&CK, Cozy Bear. A financial organization used the Mitre ATT&CK framework to map the tactics and techniques used by ATT&CK, a well-known Russian threat actor. By aligning their defenses with the attack framework, they were able to identify gaps, particularly around lateral movement and credential access techniques. This led to an overhaul of their Active Directory monitoring and an improvement in their EDR coverage. Case study: red team assessment in a healthcare organization. A red team used the attack framework to simulate an attack against a healthcare organization. The team mapped their tactics to the attack matrix, starting with spear phishing for initial access, followed by credential dumping, and finally exfiltrating sensitive data. The exercise not only tested the organization's detecting capabilities, but also led to better communication and cooperation between the red and the blue teams. Case study: government agency simulation. A government agency performed a comprehensive purple team exercise using the Mitre ATT&CK framework. The exercise involved simulated attacks, leveraging attack tactics and techniques to mimic nation-state adversaries. The result was a detailed understanding of where their detection and response capabilities were strong and where they needed improvement. These examples demonstrate the versatility of the attack framework, whether it's for hardening defenses or emulating sophisticated threat actors. The Mitre ATT&CK framework is more than just a matrix of tactics and techniques. It's a powerful tool for both defense and offense, providing a common language and a wealth of information that can transform how we approach cybersecurity. Whether you're in the blue team defending an organization from attacks, or you're on the red team tasked with testing its defenses, ATT&CK offers the blueprint you need to succeed. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more deep dives into cybersecurity tools and frameworks. Let us know in the comments, how do you use Mitre ATT&CK in your cybersecurity practice? We'd love to hear from you. Thank you for watching, and hack ethically.